Okay, music's not working. Welcome to episode 23.
Just like that?
Yeah, it didn't play.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not playing. It's the Spreaker thing that's not working right. There's no music.
I know.
Welcome to episode 23. It's Christmas week. 2 days for Christmas.
Yeah. 23rd?
Yes.
Yes.
Shortest day of the year.
December 23rd.
2013.
I'm Sandra. This is Stefan. This is
Non-Sucky
Podcast, where we talk about games, comics news, stuff that our hobbies, stuff that interests us. So,
first up, Sony is planning a spin-off Venom and Sinister Six movie for from Amazing Spider-Man, and people are guessing that Spider-Man's going to die in the third one because
who did you say?
Venom and Sinister Six.
Who's Sinister Six?
The Spider-Man's main villains. It was like in the comics, it was Dr. Octopus.
Yeah. So all of them are gonna be in it.
They're all gonna be in the next movie.
In the one.
I think this group of Sinister Six is supposed to be the Lizard, Dr. Octopus, Rhino, Green Goblin.
All these were already in the movies.
Yeah, but this Amazing Spider-Man movie is it was like a reset. You got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then you got this new
Amazing. Gotcha.
Amazing Spider-Man.
So it's gonna be the same guy. He's not gonna be gay in it, right?
Gay in it.
Remember, he was trying to push for being gay.
Oh yeah, no, he's probably gonna die.
That was interesting. Why would he want to play a gay character? I don't know.
But people are thinking that they're going to kill him, because he said he's only signed on for the 3 movies, so people are guessing they're going to kill him off in the third one, since they're going to do a spin-off Sinister Six movie.
They're going to kill off the Spider-Man?
Would not be surprised.
No.
They might.
They wouldn't kill him. They would just start a new one.
Well, it's a comic book movie, so they can kill him and bring him back, though.
Oh, is this Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It can be Spectacular Spider-Man, the movie.
Yeah.
But hopefully they cast Venom properly this time. Last time it was Tobey Maguire. But no, not Tobey Maguire. Topher Grace. Both T's. Alright. Cartoon Network's feelings towards women and adult watching their cartoons. Over the past couple of years, there's been really popular cartoons like Justice League got canceled even though it got great ratings and people loved it. The Batman, Beware the Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold.
So you're saying
Young Justice.
Comic cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not just comic cartoons, adult cartoons, period. I mean, cartoons geared, in a more serious tone, but geared towards kids. But Cartoon Network doesn't like when adults and women watch it. Why? Because adults and women do not buy toys. Paul Dini, who produces most of the cartoons, had a sit-down interview with Kevin Smith and revealed they don't care about adults, and they definitely don't care about women watching their shows because
that's not true.
They say women do not buy toys, so they aim for the young males, and that's why they say young males tend to like goofy, dumb comedy. That's why they still have Teen Titans Go still on the air.
Do you know how much?
I know.
I don't think that's true.
No, but that's the way the executives feel, and people are pretty upset about that. I guess little boys do like it, but I don't like the stupid stuff. I was actually watching all these shows and
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, I don't like that show. I can understand why a person would like it, but it's too stupid for me.
It's cute.
Yeah, but that's made for little boys.
Or girls.
No, I mean, they made it for little boys, though.
Or girls.
Kara
likes it.
I know. They said, they're all for boys. We do not want the girls. I mean, I've heard executives say this, from Paul Dini.
Yeah, wow.
He said, not where I am, but other places saying, we do not want girls watching this show. They said, why? That's 51% of the population. They do not buy toys. Girls buy different toys. Girls may watch the show, but they don't buy the toys for the show. And that's all they care about are the toys for the shows.
I guess because that's where they make the money. Besides, I guess the commercials are gonna buy anyways.
But if you think about it, back in the 80s
toys.
and 90s, it was all big toy commercials. Even the Barbie cartoon, toys for girls.
You could still make toys for girls, just you need to make them a bit differently, I guess.
They don't want to make them different. They want to make as is, as cheap as possible. But, I mean, girls do buy the toys.
Do you know how many Ninja Turtle toys Kara has and how many she wants? She keeps saying she wants more Ninja Turtle stuff.
But to the executives of Cartoon Network, she doesn't matter. Because she's not a boy.
God. Her favorite cartoon is like Ninja Turtles. I know. And
that's Nickelodeon, though.
Yeah. But I mean,
they care.
I'm just saying, like, boy cartoons is what I'm saying. Or the, you know?
It's Cartoon Network that doesn't care.
She likes Teen Titans Go. She also likes Sophia the First.
Never heard of it.
It's a Disney, it's like the toddler princess kind of thing. She's like a little girl. I'm saying she likes princesses, but she also likes, you know, those boy cartoons.
So they need a gun-toting princess cartoon.
See, because, I mean, that's also another excuse for Dad to buy her those toys, you know? But he buys them for himself, and then he buys the second part for her. So he's an adult, and he buys toys, too, and for his little girls. So they're stupid.
I know. Because, like, I was in Toys R Us doing last-minute Christmas shopping. Then I saw some of the Young Justice. Like, you know what? If they had more, I'd actually buy them and make a little collection above my desk as statuettes. But, yeah, they canceled it because only adults were watching and women were watching. Actually, I think there were a lot more women watching Young Justice. And your golden boy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is set to direct and star in DC Sandman. I don't know anything about the character. I just know DC's Vertigo. He's directing and starring in it.
Wasn't Sandman... Oh, no. I don't even know Sandman, actually.
It's part of... yeah, I don't either. Every time I hear the word, like, comic book Sandman, I keep thinking of... It? Yeah, he's starring and directing it.
Huh. That's hard to do.
He did it with that other movie, Don Juan. Or Don
I haven't
Juan.
seen it, but I heard it's weird.
I heard it's good.
But it's good. Or decent.
I heard it's good. I heard Your Woman's what makes that movie, though.
My Woman?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Stars Your Man and Your Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you haven't seen it
yet. I know, I like it. Well, because it's about him being addicted to porn.
Right.
It's like, okay.
But it's a love story.
Somebody else was saying they're okay with it, but they just found it annoying because of the accents.
In the movie?
Uh-huh. Because they had, like, the Jersey, you know, accents. Huh?
I said, wake up.
I know.
It's 10:30 at night. She's no more peppy.
Well, you saw me right before this.
I know.
I'm running around like crazy.
I know. Just down that, she'll get a sugar rush. All right. Fast and Furious 7. Fast and Furious, yeah. 7.
1 year from now, right?
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
That's it?
They're
releasing it 1 year from now.
Yeah, they announced yesterday that they're going to release it in April 2015. Mm-hmm. It was originally supposed to open June-ish 2014. It's June or July 2014. But yeah, they were asking Paul Walker's brother to fill in for him and finish the rest of his roles. I mean, he looks almost exactly like him.
Really?
Yeah.
So is he going to do it?
I guess so.
Wow.
Because after they offered that to him, then they said the movie is going to be completed and will star Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. So they're not cutting his part out, so I'm guessing he is going to finish it.
I wonder how much of it they had filmed.
They said over half of it was filmed.
So there's still a lot to film, though. But I wonder if they did the important scenes first so that all the close-ups are, you know, of, like, his brother, maybe.
Yeah, they said Paul Walker's scenes was nearly complete. Which is probably how they're able to... It's probably like just action scenes or something.
Yeah. Huh. That'll be interesting.
In other casting news, Ant-Man is officially... Oh, gosh, I did that backwards. Paul Rudd is officially Ant-Man.
Which one's Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd is This Is 40 and Knocked Up. The husband, This Is 40.
Oh, wait. Okay. Ant-Man. Is he the one that's married
The
to...
wife beater.
Yeah. The Wasp.
Yeah.
But it's not amazing.
No, it's not Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Yeah, that's the Ultimate one that beats his wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is Ant-Man. And Vin Diesel is playing...
I could see him as Ant-Man. Like his look.
Yeah.
I could see that.
People are excited about him being Ant-Man, and it's being directed by...
So who's all the characters?
All the characters?
Is it just him in a movie?
Yeah, like Ant-Man's getting his own spin-off movie.
Oh.
His own standalone
Really?
movie. Directed by the guy who did Kick-Ass. Edgar Wright, I think his name? No.
Well, this is going to be interesting because I know his personality is a little... usually he's kind of one of those people that always kind of plays the same character because he has his own personality in it. And so it'll be interesting to see him as Ant-Man.
See, this is going to be bugging me now because I think
Why?
I just named the wrong person. Director. It's a big director. Just to forget I even said a name.
Oh,
Because
God.
I probably didn't say the right name.
Well, just Google it. Oh, God.
And Rogue, Anna Paquin as Rogue was cut. Anna Paquin? The True Blood? The one who played Rogue in the
Oh, I
X-Men?
hate her.
Well, then you're going to
I hate her. I actually liked her as Rogue. Was okay, but she's like...
She's not going to be in the X-Men Days of Futures Past.
Okay, good.
Because she was only in one big scene. And they
I really don't like her that much. Like, I like Rogue, so I like the character, but at the same time, I kind of don't like
I didn't like
her.
that Rogue. Because I grew up with the 90s X-Men cartoon. The southern accent flying with super strength from Miss Marvel's powered Rogue, and not this little girl that has a really weird, sick relationship with Wolverine. Okay. Recapping Total Divas finale.
Oh, God.
Everyone's talking about it. It's a good show. It's a show, if you actually sat down and watched, you would enjoy.
No, I don't hate it. It was okay.
Especially since you like watching reality TV shows.
But
if you actually sat down and watched it, I think you would like the second half.
A lot of it seems like they're protecting also their characters that they portray in the...
Not the second half of this first season. The first half of the first season, they were. But the second half now is like kind of flipped around where the main focus is the show and not really the wrestling stuff. And so they won't let the... I think I talked about this last week or week before, where they're blocking WWE from making any of them bad guys because they don't want it to affect their show at all. The show comes first. And so the second half is more... It's not
Well, why would it matter?
It's not as scripted.
Because they're trying to be... It's still scripted, though.
It's scripted, but it's not as scripted the second half that it was the first half.
You know what you're sounding like?
What? No, it's scripted.
No, listen.
It's not as scripted.
Listen.
What?
Like, you know those WWE fans are like, it's not scripted.
No.
Well, it's not as scripted, it's just a little bit. That's what you're sounding like right now about the show.
No, what I'm trying to say is...
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The first half is very scripted because that was kind of like the pilot and they didn't know it was going to take off the way it did. E! Network is expecting it.
How can they block WWE from changing the characters? You can't do that.
Yeah, they can.
How? It's different.
Because of their partnership with E! Network.
I think there's influence there. I don't think they're able to block it.
There's a lot of stuff behind the scene at WWE, whereas like when it comes to celebrities and outside companies, they bend over backwards to keep them happy. And like there was something that happened a week and a half ago. Wait, I guess I'll talk about it. There's this famous sports announcer, AJ Lee, Hot Water. Fight. I forgot her name. People have been talking about it the past 2 weeks and now. Michelle Beadle. She's a sports reporter. She was backstage for the overseas tribute to the troops.
She's a WWE?
No.
Okay, she's a real sports announcer?
Yeah, once a year, around Christmas time, WWE goes overseas, like Iraq, Afghanistan and stuff, and they perform for the troops, and they televise it. They call it Tribute to the Troops.
Okay.
And they have like all the celebrities, and
okay.
Well, she was there as part of that, and See, AJ Lee and CM Punk are a couple in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, she used to date CM Punk or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And something was going on between the two of them. And then AJ Lee walked up defending her boyfriend and pretty much called her out backstage, cussing at her and everything in front of everybody. And even though it sounds like that reporter was the one in the wrong, the company was backing the reporter rather than their own employee because they felt like she embarrassed the company by making a scene in front of everybody to a celebrity. So the company...
Well, I guess for WWE, even though they're celebrities, they're only celebrities through WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess it's kind of like they control their character. They control what they say and do in the show because they're portraying a certain character. And so for her to do that, I could see how they would be upset, though. You know? Because it's outside of character or something.
Yeah, but is this one of those things you think you would defend your employee with something?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the real world, you want a boss that's going to defend you no matter what, and if you're fighting somebody outside the department and not someone who's going to side with the person. Yeah. Mm. Anyways, in the finale episode...
So it sounds a little personal.
In the finale episode, you have Daniel Bryan, who in real life proposed to Brie Bella, and in the episode he invites her whole family for a secret.
Just kidding.
After she says yes, he like leads her into the middle of the woods where he set up like a little dinner with the...
That sounds kind of creepy how you said that. In the middle of the woods.
Okay. They're out in the... They're like outdoorsy people. Mm-hmm. And then she's surprised by like this huge setup. And
so this is on the show?
Yeah.
Okay. On
the show, and he invited her whole family to come in, and like her family and his family all sit down. And
that's cool.
Yeah. And then it ended with John Cena and Nikki Bella having their talk because he told her when they first started dating he has no intention to get married again and he never wants to have children.
Yeah. But
she thought he would eventually change his mind if he really loved her. And so, because her sister's getting married, they had to sit down and chat. Yeah, and he said he'd let her know from the beginning, no marriage, no children, and he's not going to budge on that. And
Still?
Then, yeah. And so she's saying she don't know if she can stay with him then because she would hate, she loves him, but she would hate to be with him for the rest of her life.
And not have children and not be married.
Yeah, and then regret never getting married, having children when he's gone.
Yeah.
And so now, the big question everyone has is, okay, so was that real or was that scripted? Are they still together or did they really break up?
Oh, because they're broken up on the thing? Well,
that's just it. The way it ended, no one knew if they were breaking up or not on the thing, and then it left the question in everybody's heads.
Yeah.
Is that a storyline or is that for real life? And if it's real life, are they broken up? Are they still together? And that's been in the news like since Thursday.
I don't think they're broken up. Especially if they're ended like that, because you don't just break up with somebody like that. It takes a little bit of...
Well, it's been bugging her forever. Like,
I know.
There's a lot of stuff leading up to it. Like, you saw when she moved in.
Yeah. And
then he gave her the roommate agreement after she already moved in.
No.
And then it was like a couple episodes.
I just saw after that where her sister came to visit and she lives in this
there's a lot that happened after that. She actually was not living there at that point.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like a couple episodes later that he invites her to move in with her. That's why she thought they would eventually get to that next step of marriage. And she even says that in the show.
I didn't know he was like that. So who was he married to?
He was married to his high school sweetheart and that ended badly.
Like what?
Like, it ended with them going to court, and...
Her taking a lot of his money?
Her taking a lot of his money, and her accusing him of cheating on her, and... a lot of stuff.
Did he cheat on her?
Don't know.
Probably.
It was all over TMZ, I think it was last year?
Well, that's pretty quick, though. You know what I mean? 1 year.
And she was threatening to air all of his dirty laundry out to the public, and it was bad. It was pretty bad. But yeah, that is Total Divas.
Well, they should really be on the other show.
What other show?
Total Divas. All this stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know. I thought about that as I was talking about it.
It's not the same.
Nah. No more Total Divas on this.
It's more gossipy.
you know, well, you can talk about this. We did the Christmas Monday Night Raw, which is airing right now. Well, just finished airing. The Raw episode.
No, that's still being level one.
What? That's video game. I mean, that's Hollywood. No, WWE Raw. The wrestling. Fine. Video games then. Final Fantasy. We just started on Final Fantasy 14 online. A Realm Reborn.
Didn't we talk about that?
Oh, you haven't played since then, have you?
No.
No, you haven't.
Because I've been downloading all these. Seriously.
A new big patch came out.
Excuse me.
2.1.
Yeah, huge patch. Okay, so I'm trying to get on patch. Takes an hour. Well, no, I was going to play for about an hour and a half and forget that. So I just, it's like right before bed. And I just loaded it and knocked out. Okay, so a couple days later, going to go on again, play it again. Well, I already missed another update. And in addition to another update, so I got another hour patch going on.
So I should warn you, tomorrow there's going to be another
patch.
It's Christmas Eve patch. It starts at 11.
God, you see what I'm saying?
It starts at 11 p.m.
I can't play. I'm just downloading patches all the time.
It's only been down for 3 hours. From 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Christmas morning.
Well, how long does it take to download a patch?
Not very long. I think part of your internet.
Oh, my internet's pretty fast.
Oh. Ours is downloading pretty fast. The patches?
Well, how many patches were after the first one?
I think it was 2 after the first one.
How long did it take them to download each?
Probably 30 minutes for each one.
Yeah, so it took me a little bit less than an hour. Like about an hour.
But like when you skip one of them, it just gives you like the latest patch after that big first patch.
I don't know. It said an hour. So I don't know if that's true.
Well, I've been playing. I find it pretty fun. The only thing I don't like is, like, I'm trying to make a paladin right now, and to make a paladin, you have to have your gladiator level 30, but then you have to also make a conjurer level 15. And conjurer is freaking boring.
What am I?
You're an arcanist, and then you have to decide if you want to make it a summoner or a scholar.
What's the difference?
A scholar, I believe, goes more of the healing route, and the summoner is more of like warlock from World of Warcraft, DPSer, but you summon the pets and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like probably that.
So for
I
that,
like my little animals.
you would have to.
They're so cute.
Make a I can't never pronounce this thing right. Thamaraj or Thamaraj or whatever it's called. It's like a mage. And you get that to level 15, then you switch back to your arcanist.
Why do I have to do that?
If you want to make a summoner, you can
Why?
keep it just an arcanist all the way to the 50 or 60. Whatever.
What? Why would I have to make 2 characters?
You don't make another character. It's the same character. You just switch into a different class job. You're an arcanist right now?
Yeah.
That same character, it gives you the option to choose another class to level up with that same character. And you can switch back and forth between the roles by just switching your weapons. Kind of like with the...
Can I do it later?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do that.
All
This is going to take me forever.
And...
Especially I can't even get on because I'm downloading all these patches.
Yeah.
Well, the map sucks, so hopefully they'll fix that.
That's why I want you to try the PC version.
No!
With the map. I mean... I think you would... I know you want to play on the PS3. I'm switching back and forth between both. But the map on the PC version is easier to move, like zoom in and out on, and you can increase the size of it or shrink it down lower. And
maybe we should do that to get used to the map.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's cute. I like the characters in it.
It's very relaxing. It's a big stress reliever. Keeter said the same thing. He's like, it's really slow, but it's really relaxing at the same time.
I haven't gotten any action, that's why.
Okay, wrong show.
What?
Bad joke.
Oh. God.
Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Just bought it recently. Can't find it anywhere. It's like all of a sudden sold out everywhere, even though it's been out for a while. But I've always loved Metal Gear Solid. I did not like Metal Gear Solid 2 and never got past the beginning of it. So I figured now, everyone keeps saying the third one is really good and I own the fourth one. So now I'm going to try plowing through that on the Vita. Plow through the third one and finally get to the fourth one, hopefully, before the fifth one releases.
It's not going to do it.
I know, but
it's not going to do it.
It's a goal. It's a dream.
Especially Final Fantasy, if I start playing every day, he's never going to play Metal Gear.
Just at night before I go to bed. Maybe. And there's an Indiegogo, kind of like Kickstarter, for a mind-reading headset for dogs. Allow them to speak. See, it was like 60...
If your dog will keep it on.
I'm gonna read. It's on Geekology. I'm gonna read this. It says, No More Wolf is a mind-reading headset for dogs that translates their thoughts into human language. Things like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need to pee, and other cues you should already be able to pick up without having to hear them in English. They say for a micro $65 one-sensor NMW, able to distinguish 2 to 3 thought patterns, most likely tiredness, hunger, and curiosity. Standard English voice option. The standard $300 one is a 2-sensor version.
Are you chewing gum?
I'm gonna spit it out.
Because every time you do that, your mouth gets dry and you just swallow.
Here, you finish reading then.
The standard is $300, and then the superior is $1,200.
What do you get $300?
The 2-sensor version that is able to distinguish 4 or more thought patterns and can be collaborated to function better with different dogs. Upgradable software. Are you swallowing that gum? Do not swallow your gum.
That's all it.
Put it on your can.
I have to open the can.
Put it on the edge. Okay.
All right, mommy.
Upgradable software via micro USB. The $1,200 version is a premium mini speaker implemented in a golden dog tag with engraved of your choice, fully customizable color appearance, this is all just superficial stuff.
Yeah.
Let it blend with your dog's fur. Algorithmic learning NMW superior programs itself while in use, always learning more of how your dog thinks and reacts over time. This option lets your dog speak short sentences. I'm hungry, but I don't like this.
Now, would you buy that for your dogs? You have 3 of them. Would you want to hear your dog speaking?
I could see how people would do that. I would want to get I guess want to get the $1,200 version, but I would not spend $1,200, so I would probably not get it.
I did not want my dog speaking.
You're like, I already know what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't want to know when my dog's cussing me out. Okay, and that is it for this week for Non-Sucky Podcast. There will have to be one more during the break. A little more upbeat. A little more pep in our step. A little less Total Divas talk.
Yeah, a lot of less. Why don't you just label that title Total Divas?
It was the season finale.
Okay.
I had to have some topics for people, and a lot of people watch Total Divas, and a lot of people watch wrestling.
Do they?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But do the people listening to the show?
If they know it's good for them, they do. All right.
I apologize for all that if you don't listen to that or watch that stuff.
I apologize for nothing. Anyway. Yeah. And then I was about to say the something list for the other show.
All right, well, thank you for listening, and if you want to like us, we also have a Facebook page. We have our regular page and an email address, nonsuckypodcast@gmail.com.
www.nonsuckypodcast.com. On Twitter, @NSPodcast.
What else? And we do have a different show, so if you're more interested in, health news, pretty much what's going on right now.
Apparently wrestling news.
No, I guess you could mention it on this show.
Oh, now you want to mention us at the end? All right,
Yeah.
real quick.
Are you really going to talk about it?
No.
Exactly.
If you watch this week's Raw, you'll probably see me on the steps with the shields coming down in front of Dean Ambrose.
That's true. He's all excited.
Yeah.
Right in the front. He almost stepped out in front of them, got knocked over.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I was the same size as him. Oh, Dean Ambrose, at least.
Which is the guy that looks like Conan, the new Conan?
That's Roman Reigns.
I like him. Yep.
He's going to be a main eventer this upcoming year.
I could see that. See? I picked those out.
Actually, I think all three of them are going to be main eventers this upcoming year.
Oh, we'll see.
You probably won't, but...
All right.
All right,
Thanks
see
for
y'all
listening.
next time.
Bye.
Sorry for no music. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum ba bum.